YouTube! What's going on, guys? Hey, it's the one and only Red Mist LFC Ninja. Yes, guys, what a result! It was excellent. So let's fly straight into it, boys. As you can see, this was the team I put out for the preview that I thought Klopp would probably go with. So Klopp made a few changes. So guys, you can see the 4-0 victory for Liverpool. Let's jump across. So guys, this was Klopp's starting lineup. I mean, it's pretty easy. Why did I even put Trent on the left and then Gomez on the right and then Lovren in? You know what, I just thought Robertson probably wouldn't start, and I also thought that it made sense to play Gomez right back. Well, basically, because I didn't think Robertson would start, I put Trent on the left because Trent's probably better than Gomez on the left. Gomez is more experienced and suited to the right back, and then Lovren to cover the middle. I just thought that Klopp might do something like that, but no, Klopp threw Robertson in. He's fit and firing, as you saw. Salah the same, nothing wrong with him, guys. Klopp put out the team we all expected, the team, my favourite team, the team that I think is the strongest, definitely the best Liverpool side. Some of you may argue, some of you may think Naby Keita should be in there or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Bottom line is, guys, when those guys come in, it doesn't have that workhorse mentality to it. It's not as physical, it's not as organised. It just is what it is. Those guys, as I've said plenty of times before, they are just made, they're additions to the squad, and they are brought in to change the game when required, and after a game is won. So for example, when you saw a 3-4-0, you saw Harvey Elliott come on, you saw Williams get game, you saw Naby Keita come on, you saw, you know, 5 changes, Chamberlain came on, Minamino came on. It was safe, and that is what Klopp is about. Everton, he was unsure, he didn't know about certain players, their reaction. You weren't sure on Salah, obviously the Blackburn game, Robertson, so why risk it? He played safe, just don't lose. Derbies are always a funny game. Man United and Everton both draws. How convenient. They're like the most awkward games throughout the season. And anyway, we won both of those at home, so I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, so is what it is. But as you can see, guys, quickly run through some of the changes. On the bench, there was just one, which was Curtis Jones. I thought it'd be Lallana, but no, Lallana didn't make the squad, and it was Curtis Jones on the bench. Yes, we didn't get to see him, but I'm sure he'll be on the bench maybe next week. I don't know what's up with Lallana. He had a contract extension, but he's not even featured. Lovren again was in the squad on the bench. Williams was there, he got some game time. Adrian, obviously backup goalkeeper. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Naby Keita, Minamino, Harvey Elliott, Divock Origi. Injuries, Milner, Motm, Shaqiri's still able to know what's happening with him. As I said in my previous videos, I think he's a goner. I think he's pretty much sold. Starting lineup, guys: Alisson, Van Dijk and Gomez centre backs. Trent Alexander-Arnold right back. Robertson left back. Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson across the middle three, and then up top we had Mane on the left, Firmino in the middle, and then Salah on the right. Plain sailing, as obvious as you like. Let's quickly do the ratings, boys. Alisson, clean sheet. I'm gonna give him I didn't even have much work to do, so I think he just gets a 7. He just done the basics. He didn't need to be outstanding. Backline, Trent Alexander-Arnold, 9.5. I'm hard to get a 10 from, trust me. Gomez and Van Dijk were brilliant. I'll go for an 8.5 a pop. And then Robertson, yeah, solid as hell. I'm gonna go for 8.5 as well. He was as good as Van Dijk and Gomez for me. Yeah, out of defenders, obviously Trent was the outstanding one. Fabinho was an absolute boss as well. Fantastic goal. 9.999. Yeah, Fabinho 9. Wijnaldum, I'll go for a 7.5. He was comfortable, had a few opportunities, looked a bit off the boil. Probably still trying to get his form back. But yeah, Henderson went off. A little bit of ice on his leg there. Hopefully not too bad. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 as well. Didn't see much of him, so that was unfortunate. Firmino, thought he was excellent. I'm gonna give him an 8. Mane, fantastic goal at the end. Worked hard throughout. I'm also gonna give him an 8. 8.5. Salah got the goal. Also an assist, the pass to Mane. 8.5 or a 9? Probably a 9. I'm gonna go for a 9 for Salah. Yeah, I'm going for a 9. He just edged Mane there. Substitutions. Naby Keita, I'm gonna give him. Didn't get much time, like 5-10 minutes probably. So I'll just give him a 5. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, probably a 5. Minamino, 5. I think Nico Williams was the outstanding substitute, to be honest. I think he came on and really made an impact. He looked really good. Harvey Elliott was pretty decent too when he came on. So Harvey Elliott, I'm gonna give a 5.5, and Nico Williams, I'm gonna give him a 6. It's not because he played badly; he just didn't get 90 minutes, so you can't really give him an 8, can you? For that little bit of time he played, it makes no sense. How is he being as good as, say, Firmino or Fabinho? It makes no sense. So they can only really score a certain amount for their ratings. Yeah, there's not much to talk about, guys. It was an excellent game. We controlled the whole match practically. I think they had like 1 or 2 touches throughout the whole 90 minutes. Zaha going off was a bonus for us because they had no outlet. Townsend is not that guy. Our defense is just too decent. We all in possession of the ball. We coasted, guys. I thought there'd be a bit more of a problem for us, but it really wasn't. And yeah, there's not really much to say. So how about we move on to the Manchester game? We are 2 points away from the title. So if we win here, then we are champions, boys. We are champions. Win or draw, we're champions. In fact, we could be champions while you're listening to this, because right now Chelsea, which would be yesterday, right now Chelsea are about to play Man City, well, in an hour or two's time. But when you listen to this, I would have released it the day after. Anyways, guys, let's move over to the Manchester City versus Liverpool preview and my starting 11 plus substitutions. So guys, welcome back. As you can see, nothing changed. I've gone with the same 11 that Klopps started against Crystal Palace. It's a no-brainer, right? It's an absolute no-brainer. Who am I going to change? I mean, the only change I got wrong was obviously Trent on the left and then Gomez at right back, and that's been changed and sorted out. So yeah, and then obviously the substitute, which is Curtis Jones. Lallana could well come back in for Curtis Jones. Maybe I expect to see Lallana. Maybe Lovren drops off and Lallana comes in. Although, as I said before, Klopp likes to have 2 centre defenders on his bench, which would be Lovren and Williams. So, yeah. I don't think, maybe Harvey Elliott drops out. But I think Klopp will want them. The thing is, Lallana isn't going to be with us next season. Harvey Elliott is. So for Harvey Elliott to get some experience, maybe against Man City, to see what it comes on, feels like to come on without a crowd or having to not play to any fans. A normal day at the Etihad, a normal night at the Etihad, will be good for him. Same as Nico Williams. But yeah, so I just think Curtis, Nico, and it'll be a good experience for them to kind of be part of the squad when we go to the Etihad and kind of experience what could be, you know, joys and celebrations in Manchester that same night. I'm so amped. I can't wait for Sunday. So guys, that has been the preview. Let me just quickly run through my score. My predicted score is going to be, I think we're going to beat Manchester City. I think we're going to beat them. I'm going to go for 2-0. 2-0, yeah. At the Etihad, I think we're going to want to make a statement. I think we'll be out, we'll be hungry. They can't win it. They know they're not going to win it. They will be trying not to lose. They got no Aguero. I think there's going to be no fans. I just think we're going to beat them. It might be 3-1. It might be 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0. I think their focus will be elsewhere, maybe on the cups or you know, the Champions League. Pep might even put out a weaker team, no De Bruyne, or play some of the other guys and just kind of concede it to us really and go, you know, defeat. There's no fans. Who's he trying to impress? You know, they got other things to be doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for 2-0, guys. My scorers, I'm gonna go with Roberto Firmino and Mane. Not Salah. Even though Salah does need goals for that golden boot. Just gonna go, it's sod's law, isn't it? You know. And then man of the match, I'm gonna go for, I think I'm gonna stick with Mane. Once again, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Mane. He played well against Everton. He played great against Crystal Palace, got his goal. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to stick with Mane. Why not? So, guys, that has been the Manchester City preview from the Etihad against Liverpool. And also your post-match review of Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. So guys, I have been the Red Mist LFC Ninja, and I will